Hi, if you're a Cancer born June 21st to July 22nd, what can you expect for the month of April 2018? Let's tune in and find out. So Cancer, some of you may have been feeling some jealousy recently about maybe where somebody else is at, or looking at their plate and deciding, you know, it's better than what you have. And I really feel like in April, that's all going to be done. Like it's just going to be over with. Like finally, people have something to be jealous about you. Like your life is finally escalating. You're the one who's finally the chosen one. You're the one who's feeling good about yourself, or has that rockin' bod, or that new boyfriend or girlfriend, or feeling really sexy on your own, or really powerful. You're the one who locked down that deal, right? So it's really this great month. Like my mouth is just watering. I'm so happy and excited about the potential of the things that are going to come in and happen for you this month. So it's really good energy. And it's like finally, and it's almost like you've graduated and now you get to play. Like now you get paid for showing up. So if there was something that you were doing that you love to do, I think, and you were volunteering, it can move into a paid situation for some of you. For others, it could just mean that there's a raise involved, or kind of like a coveted job that you've been waiting for finally shows up, this opportunity. So I just feel like this big win for you, Cancer, this month. So it's really good. All right, well, let's start again with our romantic relationships. So those of you that are coupled in love and connected, let's look at the month for you. So I really feel like, you know, it's that movement of, have you ever seen two snakes mate? So when snakes mate, they wrap around each other, right? And they kind of do this dance, and they kind of like bite at each other, but so it's like that. So it's very sexual, it's very energized, but there's this little, you know, biting at each other too. So it's just the mating process. The good news is I see you totally wrapped around each other, right? But there is this little biting energy as you get to know each other, or work some things out that maybe haven't been worked out before. It could be you've been in a really long-term relationship. You've never really talked about how you're going to spend your retirement years, or you haven't really talked about like where the money's going to go, or where the money's going to come from, or who's paying for what. Or it could be that you moved into a new part of the relationship and you're now living together, and you never really sort of figured out, you know, am I paying rent? Are you paying half? Or, you know, how are we going to work this, right? Or it could be that your partner has a trust fund, and you know, there's an anticipation that they will pick up a lot of things. So there's this kind of, it feels a lot around money. It feels a lot around big decisions, you know, for the relationship. And it does feel future related. It does feel like it's about your future, because I feel very much that you're very much in love and intertwined with one another, and it is about moving forward with your future together, that some of this biting energy comes in. Now it also comes in because we have Mercury is still retrograde until April 15th, and that's the relationship, that's the planet of communication. So it can cause problems in our communication with, you know, anybody, right? Our romantic partner included. So just be aware that feels more what this energy is. There's more clearing and happiness, I would say, from the 20th on. It feels like there's this more relaxed energy, and like, okay, right? And even, you know, I would say even the 15th, 16th, those days there, like that week, feels really nice and easy, and there's less intensity. But that 11th, 12th, I feel like, you know, I feel some intense energy. So just be aware, you know, if you're traveling, or if you're with your partner somewhere, let them win. It's not a big deal. You can come back around, rediscuss. You can table it. You know, you can say, listen, you know, we're on vacay right now. I don't want to talk about it. Or let's table this till next week. Let's both come at it from a different angle, buying time to get on the other side of that retrograde so your communication will be clear, right? Without saying, hey, there's a Mercury retrograde, I'm not talking to you, right? And so you can always say, let's both think about this, and let's talk about it next week. I'm just not prepared to talk about it because it feels like it's going to turn into a fight. And I feel once I get, you know, calmer and I kind of think things through, give me a few days and I'll come back around, right? And so that's how I would handle it, just to avoid the conflict. Okay, so let's see if anything else. There's really great fluid energy. Again, around the 20th on, I see you guys really partnered and paired up and moving forward and really enjoying life. So there's this nice transformation that actually happens in the middle of the month with your relationship. If you're willing just to kind of like acquiesce and allow your partner to win. And the reason I say that, Cancer, is because you're sensitive, right? And Cancers have this ability to kind of feel where the other person's at, and it's more than likely it's just going to be easier for you to feel that than to kind of get in there. And let's face it, Cancers, we can be mean, right? We can we can say things that we regret. So you don't want to do that, because you don't want to have to like clean that up later, right? So just remove yourself from the fight and then come back when there's less energy around it. It'll make it easier for you to discuss. It's just a lot of energy the first 2 weeks to manage. So I would stay away from the big convos and wait for the end of the month, or just until after the 15th. Okay, so for those of you that are single, let's see what's in store for you. Oh, you guys can just you can really own your power, and I just really see you owning it, having fun, enjoying yourself those first 2 weeks. Really, the best thing for you is to not put a lot of energy into or expect from your partner, from your potential partners. Just have no expectations where people are that you're hooking up with, that you're meeting, that are potential playmates, right? Just don't have any expectations from them. And then I feel like when you meet somebody after the 15th, that's going to condition you to just be in a fun zone, to enjoy yourself, and that's going to help just bring in new love. So let me see, is there time this month when I actually see you meeting somebody new? Yeah, the weekend of the 15th is really great. That's a great weekend. And it feels more frivolous to me, so it feels like it's a lot of fun, not a big deal. I would say the real, more definitive love could be somebody around the 24th to the 30th. There is a full moon on April 29th in Scorpio, so I do feel like that could produce somebody who's really loving, who's really deep, who's really connected, because I feel, Cancers, that you guys can be really deep, and as can Scorpios, so I really feel like that energy helps to bring in a really deep partnership for you. So I would look at towards the end of the month for a really deep love to show up, and it could even be somebody that you've met months ago and you finally cross paths with them again. And that they're ready and you're ready, and so maybe both of you are just ending college, or maybe a career or a job just ended and now you have some free time, but there's this natural ending and new beginning that's showing up at the end of April for you. Okay, so let's look now at career and money for Cancers. So there's a big gift that shows up around April 5th, just a big gift for you. And it has something to do with, that you've been wanting, that you desire. It's an opportunity. I feel like you really need to kind of flesh it out. Exactly what is this? What does it mean? Who's it from? I wouldn't just dive in because, it could lead to something, but it shows up as a gift, but it is something that feels like you have to work at, or you have to generate, or you have to create. But there is an opportunity for a partnership there. So just know that there's something that's sort of activated around the 5th that is really good, that feels like a gift to you. So I like that a lot. Around the 17th, it feels like there's some money, and it might be a loan, it might be a deal, it could be a partnership alliance, but I do see money coming in and partnering coming in around April 17th. So that feels really good. It could be that you're hired for something, or you're promoted for something. It could even mean that you won a lawsuit, or that you've gotten a judgment that you've been waiting on. For some of you, it could be an apology that you've been waiting for, and that would mean the world to you. That would be golden to you. So it could even be that you run into somebody that's harmed you or hurt you, and after that retrograde, they actually see you and go, oh my God, I've been such an ass. And you actually get that apology on that 17th or 18th of April. Okay, so but it's good energy, it's positive energy, and it's really filling for you. Lots of creative energy and opportunity towards the end of the month. don't second guess yourself. Don't stop yourself short. This is the time to like really run for it. Like just lead the charge for what it is you want. That end of the month energy is really open and vast. You can get a lot done. You can accomplish a lot, and you've got the stage. You've got the form. People want to hear what you have to say. There's a great positive energy here. So don't deny yourself that opportunity to really go to bat for yourself and be seen and heard. Okay? Really, really good energy there. Okay. All right, let's move on to health. Well, one thing about money, let me go back to the money here. There was something I think I said around the 17th and the 20th, some good money coming in. And then also feel like at the end of the month, also your money looks solid. I think your money's kind of good all month, although you may have kind of like a big outlay. It could be that you're going on vacation or that you're putting out for something. So I do feel there's money coming in to go out. So I definitely feel like you'll have the money there for these big projects or these big vacations or this big blowout, whatever that is that you're working on. So definitely feel like there is money going out, but I also feel like there's money coming in to support you. Okay, let's look at your health, Cancers. Your immune system has been up. You can get run down. So you need to like slow down, okay? And slow down just really means take care of yourself, right? So stop burning the candle at the both ends. Stop, double booking yourself or overbooking yourself or, running 3 jobs. Try and elicit the help from the people around you to pick up some of the slack, or just don't demand so much of yourself. Let some things go. Go to bed a little bit earlier. Leave the dishes in the sink. Like take care of you. I feel like if you take care of you, that immune system situation is going to feel a little bit better. Liquid B12 always helps, but it's really about, eating well, fresh fruits and vegetables, staying away from processed food, drinking, a lot of good water, getting some sunshine. These are all things that we know, exercise, that make us just feel better and our bodies respond to. So just take care of yourself. I feel like if you do that, this kind of like sniffling or exhaustion or why am I always getting sick or why do I feel down or why am I feeling depressed? A lot of times the food we eat makes us feel depressed or apathetic. So just be aware sometimes it's more than just our environment that's happening, although it could be environment too. It could be a roommate that you don't like. It could be that you're done with your partner and you don't know how to get rid of them. You're both contractually tied to work together. So there's a lot of reasons that we can get down. Talk to somebody, help somebody elevate your game, so you can see things differently. I do that for a lot of people. I help them see a way out, or I help them, not just exist in a relationship, but actually thrive in it, right? It's about just gaining a different perspective. So if you need to talk to somebody, do that. This is it's an opportunity for you to be able to really expand this month and to enjoy yourself and to really co-create the life that you want, because I see your life getting bigger at the end of the month, but you just have to make sure that you take care of yourself so you have the energy to support that big life that you want. All right, you guys, have an amazing month. I'm excited for you. And I hope you take a moment and sign or write something below if you'd like. And please share it with your friends and click like. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month. Enjoy April, everybody.